All right, hello everyone. We are back for a revision here of hole number 8. And one of the things that I just want to make note of, because last time we had a backbone that was 75 accuracy. Now we have a backbone that's 90 accuracy. So we're going to play, 1 point something for our ring adjustment is virtually spot on. It's 1.1 something for your adjustment. And that's how we're going to play this. We're going to play this very similar, 1.1 per ring. And I'll play that virtually pretty spot up for my adjustment. And that's the way that I recommend you guys go at this. And I believe we can give it a good run. If I remember correctly, I just did this about an hour ago. I used about 2 backspin. And I said that just a little bit more and we might have made it. Keeping in mind that I was getting very aggressive to the left edge with my aim. Also keep in mind that, I couldn't visually see into power. Now with a backbone 10, I don't need to. Notice how I have a bigger power number now. So playing this shot becomes much easier the more you upgrade your club. But like I said, we are going to crank up the backspin just a little bit more. Now you can see I'm playing it more 2.5. We're going to go for a very similar shot. Now we're going to actually have to play rings this time. So at least 5 rings, because notice we are into power. So I'm going to go at least 5 rings here for my adjustment. So I'm actually going to go more 6 rings there. Additionally, I'm going to curl it right around similar to what I did last time, right about half. And we're going to be able to get very aggressive. And hopefully the extra backspin careens it more towards the hole. Still not quite enough, unless I wanted to land. So I could have landed a little bit shorter. I did get a little aggressive there. I played it right around 6 rings. Probably could have used, a 7th just to be safe. Especially when you go into curl, it comes in with extra momentum. So going a little bit extra doesn't kill you. So there's a couple ways you can try to correct that. You can try for 3 backspin. One of the things that I might say is just back off the island edge just a little bit. Especially if you have a backbone 10. It's going to be easier to come in with backbone than Saturn. So this guy coming in with Saturn kind of has a little bit of a mistake here. But you can see we're starting to hone in on that, on what we're doing. So, I had to play it 2 completely different methods. So you can kind of, play yours. You can use whatever shot is more similar to what backbone you have. So if you have a backbone 7, use the other guide. If you have something in the middle, you still might want to use maybe this guide, because kind of the backbone 7 was kind of worst case scenario. What I would assume for pro is I think you'll have at least a backbone 7. It doesn't take very many club upgrades to get it to a 7. It's a Tour 2 club, so I'm assuming something that's a Tour 2 club. You guys have played rookie tournaments as well. You probably have a very, very well developed backbone. You bring it over a Saturn because of the extra distance. It has usually 3 or 4 yards extra. So, you probably want to stick with the backbone since it's downwind. Now, had we been in tour play, we would probably use Goliath, because you never know if you're going to get into the wind. And just think about how hard that shot becomes in Tour 9 into the wind. Backbone doesn't quite have enough power. So, Goliath is the safer. But you're not going to bring Goliath to a tournament shot because we know it's downwind. And we know we're going to have enough power to get there. Even at a 120 number, I had enough power to get there. I didn't even go into power on my backbone 7. So if you want to check that video out and kind of just combine the two and just kind of set on a method that you want to use, you guys will be, more than good enough for that hole. I anticipate you guys to maybe even get it before the weekend's over. It won't be too bad, which is nice. So here you can see I keep it just a little bit shortened to the left. Additionally, I play more of a mid-ring adjustment. So 5 rings pretty much spot up is going to be my play here. So there you have it, 5 rings. 1.1 per ring. And you can see that it just, more than anything, it kind of has to do with the second, third, fourth hops. It's probably very spot on for my ring adjustment. The biggest mistake, like I said, probably has to do more with, the second and third hops not quite anticipating the way that they're going to run out. It's a very hard thing to guess. You just, there's a nice little hill there, and if you don't hit it just perfect, then you're just not going to get exactly what you need, unfortunately. But all things considered, not too bad there. Keep that in mind for that technique, for that shootout hole as well, especially for your Tour 9 play, and also for winning the shootouts. It's nice to pick up wins and get Tour 6 chests, so keep all that in mind. Good luck with hole 8. See you guys for hole 9.